What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash. Shout out to the Dragon Riders. Let's keep this thing brief. Let's try not to talk too much about it. Nothing new's happened, right? You can look at the chart right here. Nothing new has happened in the past few days, past week, really. But I do want to point some stuff out that I talked about in my last video, as far as where I think the price is going. I do think the price is going to go lower. Here we were below the purple line. We had a very positive reaction. Even at the purple line, we just like tipped it, right? Here, went below it one day. Next day we came out. We had a positive reaction. Here, tipped it again, positive reaction. Here, we have not tipped it. We've actually been below it for quite some time. We're lingering. And I'm under the impression that different behavior begets different price action, right? Similar behavior all the way, from the way that it bounced to the way that it happened afterwards. It continued to move upwards, upwards, upwards. Here, we're begetting different behavior. It's not the same. I would think that we go lower. Just off of that alone. Looking at this trend line here from this low to these lows here, when you see a bounce, it looks like this or like this. Whenever you're about to break a trend line, it tends to look just like this. So it doesn't have to. It could go up higher from here. It's totally possible. But this is what it looks like when we do see pre-breakout breakouts. And how great would it be if we went below this low here, but we didn't go below this low here, making people think, oh, we broke the higher lows, it's game over now, things are going to resume to the downside, but really holding an overall higher low, something like that. Breaking this line, making people think it's over too, but I just feel like that's like a classic crypto move. But let's see here. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, right here. From the low to a high, the 618 to the 69 is down in that area, and that would make sense. If we held that, you're still in good shape. Still totally in line for a very positive move and a strong move that could take you to new highs after this. I was looking at the chart earlier, and I actually wanted to start with this, but I was talking about it on the Discord, but we're in this same zone now that we were over here, and you guys, we were in this zone for like a long time, a very long time. Like if you consider this low here was kind of in this area too. I would say from there, really till there, for about 14 bars. Here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars deep right now, halfway through our 5th bar. Like we could be in this zone for quite a while. The halving isn't until April for Bitcoin. That's 6 months away. So like, we're already in at 5 bars, going 11 bars total. Like we don't have to, just because we go lower doesn't mean that we have to break out to the downside. Just because we bounce and we go higher doesn't mean that we have to break out to the upside. I don't think we're going to do something too crazy, beyond. I mean, $500 would be nice, but that's kind of the area of resistance in this previous range. So looking at the fibs too from here, from a top to a bottom, you've got your 618 right there at 543, and that's right in that area of resistance. Maybe you don't quite reach it, maybe you do. But I definitely don't think that we're going to go too much above 500 personally. That's my opinion. And we'll probably be in this range for a little bit. Again, we were in this range before, or let's see, the halving was in May, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It took 6 months afterwards to move out. This total zone, right, that we measured was 14 months. So over half of that time, you were just kind of moving through it, right? And I don't know. Anyways, guys. It could be some time. Just because we find a bounce or we move higher or we move lower or whatever, I don't think that it means that we're going to like continue to drop and shit the bed, or continue to raise and break out to new highs, something like that. I think that we're going to hang out here, but for now, we're probably going to move lower, probably down to 190 something. What was it? Low to high, 194.48 to 188, somewhere in there. And then from there we can talk about going higher. I do think that we're going to continue going higher than this high here, and probably beyond this high. I just don't know how much higher beyond that. Looking at this fib again, from high to low, the 382 or the 1272 is at about 400, and the 1618 is right there at about $500 as well. So, anywhere in there would make sense to me, and we might be making our way to do that, but it doesn't have to happen in a week. If it does happen in a week, it'll probably get sold into. That's just my opinion on it. But anyways, yeah, we'll see. For now, down, and then we can talk about upside after that. That's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Appreciate everybody for coming. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.